I think I was like in grade 5 when I picked up my first guitar. It was a Yamaha. I don't know exactly what model, but my best buddy had gotten a guitar, so I wanted one too. And then I went to guitar lessons for like 4 years, and all I learned was like little one note picking songs like Jesus Loves Me and Jingle Bells. And by like, 3 years into it, all my buddies are playing like When I Come Around and awesome songs like that. And I'm still picking away like a grade 1 student basically. So I decided I had to switch guitar teachers. And then once I started playing in bands, that's when I started learning more about the guitar. I started my first band probably in like grade 7, grade 6 maybe even actually. It's just something I always wanted to do. It was always rock and roll. That's kind of what we grew up on in the Emmons household. I think the thing that grabs me most about rock and roll now is how much fun it is. We have so much fun on the road. It makes it better than any other job in the world is that we can basically travel the world and have fun and do whatever the hell we want. Being the business guy, I guess that was just kind of the way I've always been geared towards. I had my own construction business before this, so some of that transfers over when you start a band, although it's a very steep learning curve in the music business. But thank God we have people who know more than me to help us through this. Packer and I would do a lot of the business stuff and create the budgets, and Packer took care of all the banking, and I took kind of care of all the planning. And it got pretty squirrely on the road trying to keep track of money. I'd be walking around with $5,000 cash in the back pocket of my jeans and drunk off my ass, and it'd be a few days before we make it to the bank always. So it was, I remember sometimes you go into the bank and just pull out this wad of cash from merch, and the bank teller's looking at this guy who's all road worn and surly. It's like, where did this guy get the money? It's a learning curve for everyone, especially when things start getting bigger. And that's when you really need the help of other people who can oversee those things, because it's more than just a band can take on its own. I think Brett remembers more than me, but he said I used to play him Led Zeppelin songs before when he was like really young, and I was probably like in early high school. So if I was babysitting him, I'd play him classic rock songs to put him to bed. Yeah, he would always come up and sing with our bands. And he was always an electric force. Even if we were playing like a backyard family barbecue, he'd be doing his best Bon Scott impression, rolling around on the ground and screaming. The new album, to me, it's very much still in the beginning stages. We've cut 2 tracks down in Nashville with Jakir King, and that's been an incredible learning experience. And it's been great for the band to be able to play in a room together and record the songs that way. I'm as excited as everybody else is to see where this thing goes, because I think we're just kind of at the very beginning. And the 2 songs that we do have finished right now are very, very good. So I'm just excited to see where it goes. To me, it's been great to be back. It feels like we never really left the road. I mean, the audiences have been insane. Nothing's changed that much band-wise, other than that we spent some time and really learned how to play together and really focused on our live set. We're just happy to be back. And it's kind of just like riding a bike. We're right back out there like nothing happened. So I think not going out and making something for someone else, like for radio or for awards or any of that, is it's freeing as a band. But my perspective is I like making hit songs. I like being on the charts. That's why we're in this, is to be the best. So I think we'll find a nice happy medium of satisfying the artists in us, and also understanding what our fans really want.